What's going on, guys? So in today's video I'm going to show you 3 mobility exercises, one for the shoulders, the hips, and then a full body mobility exercise that I think you should do almost every day just for overall health. So let's get into it. So the first mobility exercise is going to be for the shoulders, which are very mobile joints, but that also means a lot of people don't have a lot of shoulder mobility and a lot of pinching. So let's get those moving. So the first one we're going to start off, or the exercise that we're going to do for the shoulders, is called shoulder dislocates. You know, it sounds kind of scary. However, it's like one of the best shoulder mobility exercises. So basically what you do is you grab a stick, a nice solid stick, and then you just have your arms completely straight, bring them all the way around, and then bring them all the way back forward. And this works the shoulder in its full range of motion, and if the more mobile your shoulders are, the less risk of injury that they have, or the less chance that you injure them, because they'll be stronger in all different types of motions that you put them in. Some ways to work up to that, because that isn't the easiest thing in the world. What I did is you get a resistance band that's decently strong, and you just do the dislocates with that resistant band, and it makes it a lot easier, and you can move a little bit farther up on the resistance band to make it harder until you can get a stick and do a full shoulder dislocate. So I do these every single morning in my mobility routine. If you're curious to what my mobility routine is that I do every morning, let me know in the comments down below and I will make a video about that. So let's go to the second exercise. Alrighty, we are on the floor now because we're gonna do some hip mobility exercises. So first, I'm pretty sure it's called like the figure 8. So where this is what it looks like. You're gonna be in the deep squat, and then you drop your legs like this, and then the other way. So to work up to that, first off, you need a normal deep squat. Like, you should be able to get in this position pretty comfortably and hold it, and then you put one hand down behind you, and then just bring your hips or your legs down as far as you can, and then leave them just like this. Then push up with your hand and get your legs back to normal. And then you do the exact same thing on the other side. Drop your hands, lower your legs, push back up, and there. And then if you want to make that a little bit harder, what you do is you drop your legs, and then without your hands, you push your way back up. That takes a little bit more strength in this range of motion, but if you keep practicing that, you'll get stronger in that motion. And also a little extra bonus tip, once you're in this position right here, another way to open up the hips is if you just, from this position, you just stand, lift yourself up, and then push your pelvis forward. You'll get a nice stretch in there. Always do the exact same thing on the other side. Just push yourself forward, and your hips will be mobile in no time. So the third mobility exercise, that's going to be like a full body one, is going to be upward dog down into downward dog. So it's going to look just like this. You get into upward dog position like that, and then you go down right into up dog or down dog. And then you just push your way back up and do that. This exercise is like insanely good for your spine flexibility and health. And you're getting kind of like a push-up in there too. It's good for your hips, it's good for your shoulders, because when you push, when you go down and then you go back into the starting position, your shoulder is going through a full range of motion as well. So I think, oh my god, it's so hot in here. If you're having trouble with that full mobility exercise, what you can do is just work on each individually. So you just go into one position, however you feel comfortable, and then slowly make it harder for yourself until you can hold it perfectly. Open up those shoulders, and then do the second part as well. Just hold that. Make sure you're pushing your chest up. Really feel that stretch in the spine. And then once you can do those two very comfortably, very easily, you just put them together into one fluid motion. So I hope that you guys implement at least one of these mobility exercises for either your shoulders, your hips, or just your full body. I do my mobility routine as soon as I wake up, so I feel nice and loosey-goosey first thing in the morning. And it's good for your overall fitness health. So without further ado, I hope you liked the video, and please subscribe and let me know if you want to see my full mobility routine. And with that being said, peace out.